The sudden and heartbreaking death of Dallas Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Kneeland has shaken the entire NFL and millions of fans across the country. On Thursday morning, news spread that the young athlete, only 24 years old, had tragically passed away, leaving teammates, coaches, and supporters stunned with grief. Although the official cause of death has not yet been released, several early reports indicate that Kneeland may have died by suicide, a devastating possibility that echoes a painful pattern seen far too often in the world of professional sports. Investigators are still piecing together the full story, but what is already clear is the depth of sorrow felt by everyone who knew him. Within minutes of the announcement, the Dallas Cowboys organization and Kneeland's teammates began sharing emotional tributes. Players described him not only as a tough, talented competitor, but also as a humble young man with a big heart. Quarterback Dak Prescott, who has always spoken openly about mental health and personal loss, struggled to hold back his emotions while addressing the tragedy. At an event in Louisiana, Prescott paused, visibly shaken, and said, "It's a tragic loss. My heart is heavy. I hurt for Marshawn, for his family, for his girlfriend, and for every teammate who loved him. This pain is something you never want anyone to experience." His words captured the shock and heartbreak that rippled through the league. Prescott stopped short of confirming the circumstances surrounding the death, but used the moment to emphasize the growing importance of mental health awareness. He urged people to check on their loved ones, to offer support, and to treat emotional pain with the same urgency as physical injury. "Hug the people you love," he told the crowd, reminding everyone that Thursday had been especially triggering for many who have also faced mental health battles. His candid message underscored a truth that professional athletes often hide behind helmets and stat sheets. Even the strongest minds can struggle, and no one is immune to emotional suffering. The Cowboys released an official statement expressing their sorrow. "It is with profound sadness that the Dallas Cowboys announced that Marshawn Kneeland passed away this morning. He was a beloved teammate and cherished member of our organization. Our hearts go out to his family and his girlfriend, Catalina Mancera." The grief behind those words revealed the magnitude of the loss, not only the loss of an athlete with tremendous potential, but the loss of a young man with an entire life ahead of him. Law enforcement records provided more insight into the hours leading up to the tragedy. Police were dispatched to Kneeland's home late Wednesday night after receiving a distressing welfare call. According to 911 audio obtained by the media, Kneeland's girlfriend told the dispatcher that he was armed, struggling with mental health issues, and that she feared he might harm himself. She also shared that some of his family members had received troubling farewell messages, texts that sounded like goodbyes. These details painted a picture of a young man in crisis, surrounded by desperate attempts from loved ones to reach him in time. Moments later, things escalated further. Frisco police reported that Kneeland had fled during a traffic stop around 10:39 p.m., leading authorities on a brief pursuit before crashing his vehicle and escaping on foot. Officers searched urgently, hoping to locate him safely. But the night ended in tragedy. Around 1:30 a.m., Kneeland was found unresponsive inside a portable toilet near the scene. Despite efforts to revive him, he was pronounced dead at the scene. The grim circumstances left his family, teammates, and fans struggling to comprehend how such a promising life could unravel so suddenly. But to many mental health professionals, Kneeland's story echoes the silent battles that countless athletes face. Behind the fame, the pressure, and the physical demands, professional football places enormous emotional weight on its players. Constant scrutiny, career uncertainty, injuries, and the expectation to stay tough can create overwhelming internal storms. Kneeland's death reignites discussions around mental health in the NFL, a conversation that has been long overdue. As news spread, social media platforms filled with tributes from fans, players, and even athletes from other sports. Many remembered Kneeland's explosive talent, his determination during practices, and the energy he brought to the locker room. Others shared personal encounters that revealed his kindness and humility. He wasn't just a rising defensive end, he was a son, a partner, a friend, and a teammate who made people laugh, who motivated others, and who carried himself with quiet strength. His passing also highlights a painful reality. While the world sees athletes as heroes, they are human beings who wrestle with fears, insecurities, and emotional wounds. Kneeland's girlfriend and family did everything they could, calling authorities, contacting the NFL, reaching out to him, but sometimes the internal battle becomes too overwhelming for any single moment of intervention to stop. This tragedy has not only left a deep void in the Cowboys organization, but has sparked a renewed call for change. The NFL has made improvements to mental health resources, but experts say more is needed: more access, more awareness, more normalized conversation, and more immediate crisis support. Kneeland's story may push the league to invest further in mental health programs, not just during the season, but year-round, long after the final whistle blows. Teammates have continued sharing stories of Kneeland, about his determination, his humor, and the companionship he brought to the team. For many players, losing a teammate in such a tragic way is a painful reminder that behind every jersey number is a young man who may be silently fighting for his life. The emotional shockwaves from this loss will linger for a long time. Communities outside football have also joined in mourning. Young athletes who admired Kneeland are left grappling with the fragility of life, while family members and friends are left with memories of a warm and loving young man gone far too soon. Fans have posted thousands of tributes, sharing clips of his best plays and heartfelt messages honoring his character. As more details emerge, one hope remains constant: that Kneeland's death will not be in vain. That his story will push organizations, athletes, and communities to talk openly about mental health, to recognize warning signs, and to treat emotional crises with urgency and compassion. His passing has become a painful but powerful reminder that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of survival. In the end, Marshawn Kneeland will be remembered not only for his talent on the field, but for the person he was off it: a young man full of potential, loved deeply by those around him, and taken far too soon. His tragic death leaves the NFL, the Cowboys, and countless fans mourning a future that will never be realized. As the league and community continue to grieve, may his memory inspire stronger mental health support, more empathy, and a commitment to protecting the well-being of every athlete. Marshawn Kneeland's story is a heartbreaking reminder that behind every helmet is a human being who needs care, compassion, and understanding.